Hey there, Cliff Rawlings here with SASE Company, coming at you with another product spotlight. This one we're going to cover the SASE HydraTrowel System. The SASE HydraTrowel System is designed to run under traditional ride-on power trowel machines, normally used for finishing concrete. The system consists of two 4-foot wide pans that have 5 passive planetary heads that accommodate various different tools and various different plates as well. The ideal size and job site for the HydraTrowel system would be large square footage, normally new construction, which is going to be fairly flat with high FF numbers and without the need to remove coatings first. HydraTrowel pans fit most 5-blade 8-foot power trowel systems like the multi-equip HHX-D F5 propane version. You have two options when you're installing the pans onto the trowel. One, you can actually install the safety pins, so when you lift the machine for tooling changes, the pans will stay attached to the trowel and you can make tooling changes that way. The second option is to pull the safety pins out and actually lift the power trowel, slide the pans out, make tooling changes on the ground, slide it back under. This is not only safer but also recommended. Being that the tooling consists of all 3-inch round Velcro within the system, it makes it compatible for pretty much all their systems on the market as well today. We also offer heavy-duty rubber shrouds to go around the actual 8-foot power trowel, as well as a Velcro skirt to keep all the slurry at bay so it doesn't sling slurry on finished walls. There are 3 different types of tooling in the HydraTrowel system. We're going to cover all those now. The SASE Bond, the Ehc, and the PT series tools. The SASE Bond is a proprietary hybrid tooling line made of copper matrix binder, designed to be used wet under planetary walk-behind grinders like the SASE PDG 8000 or the SASE HydraTrowel system under ride-on power trowels. The SASE Bond are available from 30 grit up to 800 grit wet. When used under a walk-behind grinder like the SASE PDG 8000, the SASE Bond are used to transition from metal bond grinding stages into the honing stages. The lower 30 grit and 50 grit can be removed cure and seal, typically found on new construction slabs when used under power trowels, while exposing a light salt and pepper finish, CPC Class B exposure. Most contractors stop running wet after 400 grit SASE Bond, then transition into an 800 grit dry. However, on some floors, it may be necessary to run wet up to the 800 grit SASE Bond, then transition at 1500 grit dry for optimum DOI on spec jobs. Ehc Bond. While the popularity for trowel polishing has increased, the need for expanded tooling lines has become very obvious. Contractors started using the HydraTrowel system on takeover and remodel jobs. These floors are typically older, weathered, and softer concrete compared to new construction slabs. Insert the Ehc Bond. The EH stands for Extra Hard SASE Bond. Basically, it's a harder binder. While the standard SASE Bond should be used on very hard to even medium concrete, the EH are designed more for medium to softer concrete, giving you longer tooling life. PT series. As mentioned before, most contractors transition from the wet to the dry at the 800 grit. With the SASE HydraTrowel system, we finish polishing stages with the dry PT series tools. I'll bet you're never going to guess what the PT stands for. Just kidding. It's exactly what you thought, power trowel. Even though the PT series tools are designed to be ran dry, they can handle a slightly damp floor, saving valuable time not having to wait for the floor to completely dry out before continuing on. Additional advantages of the PT tools are low dusting and low friction. Low friction is very important, as running resin tools under a power trowel, which was never intended for these purposes, creates a lot of friction, which puts a high torque load on the trowel. Long term, this can not only lower your maintenance costs, but also increase the service life of your power trowel. For additional information about any SASE products, reach out to your local sales rep or go to our website at sasecompany.com.